Blueface's brother Dre is currently going off on his mom at Karlissa Part 3.
You can't tell that she lying or who telling the truth, bro. Then you know what I'm saying? You gotta use your intuition because she greatly, like, she's a very bad person, bro. Both her sons is gang members, and her daughter's dating one. Come on, man. Look at your track record. And then she'd call one of my aunties like, I was a good mother, huh? Meanwhile, her son in jail. Right as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, there's no accountability. You treat your kids like shit. You treat your daddy like shit. You treat your mama like shit. You jumped your own mama. Who jumped their mama? Because they lit a cigarette in the car. Who jumped their mama and lied about the shit, bro? My grandma had to tell you with all the hurt in the world in her eyes that her daughter and her granddaughter jumped her. Come on, man. Then you try to play Christian. You're not a Christian. You don't even go to church. I go to church more than you. Bro. Miss me with the bullshit, man. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna talk about it today because my feelings is like extra uber hurt. Did my own mother like try to steal my clothing brand? I've been working on this clothing brand since I was in prison, trying to figure out how to provide for myself since prison. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take your thing and I'm gonna do this. She got sketches made. She's showing me the sketches, talking. I'm like, you just been working on my shit? After I told her I ain't even want nothing for the show. You can have the show because I know you're not gonna pay me anyway, so I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm gonna use the show to build my own little clout up, spread my brand, get my shit out there. Cool. Then she stole my shit. You're not cool with just taking all the Patreon money, which is almost at $10,000 a fucking month. Bro, you ain't paid me or your daughter or your stepdaughter. And the whole show is us. Come on, man. My heart is broken today on everything I love. Like, I lost my mom today, you know? Because I can't never come back from this. I should have been done with her when she threatened my daughter. Me and her arguing, having a whole different conversation. They got nothing to do with no babies. My daughter is not even there. I'm telling her about the damn dog, and she trying to say, you're just angry in the morning. I know I'm angry because you coming down here yelling at me about these damn dogs. You yell at everybody. You beat up all your friends. She said, yeah, and it could be your daughter too. Your grandchild. This is the banshee that, you know what I'm saying, that I was raised by. This is what I had to deal with. This is what I had to overcome. This is the person I had to still find a way to be a cool, decent person in spite of. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I might have located that day. Like for real. Like I just, my brain couldn't really fully process what's going on. She saw it, build it in me, and she took off running and ran upstairs. Bro, I just sat there for a minute like, did this really just threaten my daughter? Her granddaughter? And it could be your daughter too? How would you take that? If we argue and I say you get into it with everybody and say, yeah, it could be your daughter too. How would you, like, what? Bitch, what? I low-key might have, I don't know what I was finna do that day, bro. But I lost my shit that day. And I chased her upstairs and her husband dope fiend me, bro. And then she jumped on my back and then tried to lie and tell the story a whole different way. I don't know, man. I really think she do need Jesus. She make me not want to believe in God. Because I'm like, as much as you quote the Bible, there is no good in your heart at all. That little shit that happened them years ago with my brother that ruined his career, that ruined everything that he built, that was her. That was her selfish pride because she couldn't be the star, bro. It had nothing to do with my sister. It had nothing to do with shit, bro. She told me I had to put him in his place. My brother lost millions of dollars because you had an attitude. Changed his whole life. He worked hard to build everything that he built by himself. My mom didn't touch none of that shit. My mom gave up on him before he even started rapping. As soon as my brother left school and went back to California, my mom was done with him. And then showed back up again when she seen him on BET trying to ask for something. And then when he was giving her little bits. Giving her 10 bands here, 5 bands there. She like, no, I need a car. I need a whole fucking house. I need this and that and some more shit. Who left me in a car? My brother almost died sleeping in the car. And this motherfucker was asleep in a house, a big ass house. Still got a big ass house, bro. But then want to show up and ask for something. Miss me, bro. You know, I pray for her. I really do. I really lost my mom today, bro. Like I did, because I can't come back from that. I forgave her after threatening my daughter, which I didn't want to. I would never leave her around my daughter by herself like that because I didn't trust her. Like, imagine you can't trust your mama with your daughter because I'm like, I don't know what you own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done fake already threatened her and shit. Like, what you gonna do, you know? Like, would you get mad and, like, be mean to her, be rough with her when I'm not there? Like, why would you say some shit like that? Like, oh, it could be your daughter too. Like, man, her husband over there, she bossing him around, nigga. If that was my girl, I would have been. Like, I would have been like, nigga, get your ass over here for sure. You tripping. Like, not even on no shit like that, but she do some mamie, cockamamie shit. Like, threatening your child. Like, what, bitch? What? What? Pray for us all, because her ass was crazy. Her ass is beyond crazy. And she don't give a fuck about nobody but herself. I want her to be a better person. That's why I stuck with her so long. Because I keep hoping that it's a better person in there somewhere. After all the raggedy, fucked up shit she do, I'm thinking like, man, she just need love. You know what I'm saying? Like, she probably had a fucked up, rough life. After all the shit I did for her, I went to bat with motherfuckers that I cared about. That shit happened with Rock. I was low-key cool with Rock before that. You feel me? And the only reason I didn't fuck with Rock after that is because I feel like out of respect for me, you shouldn't have beat my mama up. Like, but other than that, my mom was wrong, bro. How you throw bottles at a nigga? And the only reason I didn't say that because of my mom and I'm trying to take her side. But she was wrong overall. That's why you were wrong for playing with a grown-ass adult like that. Throwing bottles at people. Like, I would have beat your ass too. I'm her firstborn child. I've been in her life more than anybody. Probably longer than her daddy. Literally, I've been in her life probably longer than her daddy. And that's how you do me. I done fought crackheads for you at 15. I done fought crackheads for you at 15, bro. I fought for both our lives. You can't fucking keep your pants up. You know what I'm saying? And this your whole husband.